Lawrence, and this is my beautiful wife here. Can you guys hear me okay? There we go.
There you go.
And Susan and Stan asked if I would just introduce the show tonight. I'm also sitting over here doing the sound. So I am very happy to be here. And Susan and Stan, this yard is just spectacular. Thank you for having us here. And we have a number of really interesting things going on tonight. We've got Renee Walkup, who is over in the red there. She's got all these beautiful guitars that she creates, so you should check that out as the evening goes. And Ann Gifford, I think, where is Ann? Right there. Ann has got some beautiful artwork here as well that you should check out if you haven't seen that. And Rebecca also has some of her artwork here. And I wanted just to remind everybody that there's a suggested donation tonight of $20, and it looks like most people have already done that. And I think there's going to be more food coming out probably at intermission tonight. So anyway, it always works that way. So anyway, I'm really happy to introduce everybody tonight. I think we're going to start out with some beautiful music by Susan. So.
Well, hallelujah and welcome. So I need to plug in my guitar and remember things like that because I've been trained by the best.
No, it's good. He's
Go ahead.
muted.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been thinking about the theme of love. I don't usually write love songs. I write all sorts of other things. But I was thinking about cockamamie love, immature love, really grown-up love, really sick love. So I've been sort of cruising around through love songs, and I don't know, I seem to have been asleep musically for many decades. So I was introduced to, how many of you know the song, I Only Want to Be With You?
Yeah.
It's like from the 50s or the 60s, Dusty Springfield. I didn't know if Dusty Springfield was a person or a music group. Seriously. Anyway, that is like one of the most immature love songs I've ever heard. And so I'm going to sing it. I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never want to let you go. 'Cause you started something, oh can't you see? That ever since we met you had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only want to be with you. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I want to spend each moment of each day with you. 'Cause you started something with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only want to be with you. You stopped and smiled at me and asked if I cared to dance. I fell into your open arms. I didn't have a chance. Now listen, honey, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, baby, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met you've had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only want to be with you. It happens to be true. I only want to be with you. One point I was thinking this is a stalker song. So,
There's a Tia Melody. She needs to read a little Codependent No More.
yeah, this woman is into codependence. It's perfect. So, So now I'm going to sing something really serious, which is, let's imagine that whoever this woman is so crazy about, or this girl, maybe he gets a little tired of it. You think? You think that could happen? So I'm going to sing you a song that I wrote. This is called Stones and Kisses, and this is serious. This is a serious song. My lover's house would pull me like a magnet. I used to let him in before I knocked. The lights are on, I see him through the window. But for me, all the doors are locked. I throw stones at his window, throw kisses when I dare. Worn out wishes, stones and kisses. Yipes, there's a bug, just saying. Fading in air. I hope it goes away really
What are the
soon.
dangers outside?
Yeah, no kidding. Everything about him is familiar, except the coldness in his eyes. He smiles, but not in my direction. I rip apart as our love dies. I throw stones at his window, throw kisses when I dare. Worn out wishes, stones and kisses, fading in thin air. Letting go, letting go. I can't afford to care. Memories of love just make me tired. Memories of love just make me cry. I know I had a life before I met him. It's hard to turn my back and say goodbye. I throw stones at his window, throw kisses when I dare. Worn out wishes, stones and kisses, fading in thin air. Worn out wishes, stones and kisses, fading in thin air. So now I'm going to go with Crazy Love. And actually, I want to teach you the chorus to this. This is a true story. Came out of a songwriting class where we were given newspaper articles. We could choose, what inspired us to write. So there was an insane thing that happened in England in the 1800s. There was this murderous, thieving couple that killed somebody and they got hung. This is true. Charles Dickens was at the hanging, and he wrote about it. He was kind of disgusted. So this is called Hangman's Hullabaloo.
It's
Okay.
a party song.
It's a party song. Yes. This is the chorus, and you will be tested. Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. Yeah. Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. Leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. I've never sung the chorus first. It's very derailing. What the heck is the beginning of this? What? Thank you. See, it pays to have friends. Ready? Here it comes. True story. Pat O'Connor, 50, fat and rich, courted Mary Manning, who hid she was a witch. Underneath the sex and smiles lurked an evil heart. When she married Frederick, murder plans did start. Mary and Frederick hatched an evil plot. They were short of money, but they coveted a lot. She a household servant, and he a petty thief. They cooked up a murder plot, dumb beyond belief. Your turn. Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. Patrick came to visit. Mary shot him in the head. Imagine her surprise when Patrick wasn't dead. Fred picked up a crowbar to finish off the job. Dumped beneath their kitchen floor his money for to rob. Short and brainsome cunning, the Mannings stole his stuff. In their greedy little heads was random bits of fluff. Pat reported missing. Fred and Mary fled. Cops discovered Patrick's body in their kitchen dead. Your turn. Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. Mary fled to Scotland. Fred stayed closer by. When they both were captured, each began to lie. Each one blamed the other with every lying breath. Murder is a slippery slope, both condemned to death. What an execution at Horsemonger Lane. Thousands came to witness, gawking without shame. These good folks were cheerful, chatty, and had snacks. Not a shred of pity for two crooks who got whacked. Ready? Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. Repeat. Marriage, murder, and deceit leads to dangling feet. They were hung without a clue in a hangman's hullabaloo. Yeah, the craziest thing is that's really a true story. The whole thing. I figured nobody else had written about it. What do you think?
Maybe not.
Okay, I'm going to do one more before I give Rebecca the stage. And I'm going to sing something pretty. And this is it's a positive song about marriages that last. I wrote this some years ago, and then I put a couple of little addendums on it as I dragged it out. I hadn't sung it in a long time, because I thought, it's a little rosier than long relationships actually are. So I had to add something. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to start with there's this beautiful French folk tune called Plaisir d'amour. And I'm going to skip the French in the interest of time. The joys of love are but a moment long. The pain of love endures a whole life long. My love loves me, and all the wonders I see. A rainbow shines in my window. My love loves me. But now he's gone, like a dream that fades into dawn. But the words stay locked in my heartstrings. My love loves me. Segue to my song. You show me what true love means. Real life is better than dreams. We share our days in everyday ways. Sometimes it's peaches and cream. Love happens right now. Love happens when we allow the dance. I'll take you just as you are, with every fault, every scar. Love isn't blind when vision is kind. We can be just who we are. Love happens right now. Love happens when we allow the dance. If we had never met, who would I be? Would I be longing for what I can't see? Building a lifetime with you, working things out while love grew. Shortcuts were false, life's a long waltz. Now that I'm partners with you, love happens right now. Love happens when we allow the dance. One more time if you want to sing with me, do. Love happens right now. Love happens when we allow the dance. Now here come the realistic verses at the end. Sometimes we have to kick butt because we're acting so nuts. Learning to grow so we will know how to get out of our ruts. One more. Sometimes our egos won't budge. That's when we need a good nudge. Don't be on guard. I know change is hard. Let's tell the truth and not fudge. My pleasure to introduce Rebeca Folsom. Susan Rose. That was fabulous. Good medicine. Good medicine to make us laugh. Now I'm going to make us all cry. Oh, it's my job. Not true for every song. All right, I felt inspired. I love the love theme and everything. I was laughing. My husband and I, we just celebrated 35 years of marriage, but 42 years of living together. And it's everything you said is true. Very true. I decided to go with the garden theme and nature, and to be, totally like revealing that in the pandemic, it was like nothing, no shows, no people, very, very simple for all of us. And the last 2 months, it's like someone just turned on the light switch, and I'm touring and at festivals with 3,000 people, and I just paused this morning and went, wow, I just want to simple down a little bit. And the theme of nature felt really good to me, like good medicine. So this was inspired by a honeybee. This is called Drop in the Bucket. Have you ever noticed the life of a honeybee? Spending endless hours in the flowers, gathering all that is sweet. They dive in deep. It's hard to be sunshine and honey. Just a drop in the bucket, little goes a long way. A few precious moments appreciating this fine day, a little goes a long way. Have you ever noticed the look on a stranger's face when you stop and help in the middle of this crazy race? They light up inside, fears set aside, hearts open wide to each other. Just a drop in the bucket, a little goes a long way. A few precious moments appreciating this fine day, a little goes a long way. It takes each drop to fill the sea. Savor each moment with reverie, little goes a long way. La 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 la, lovely day. La 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 la, long way. La 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 la, lovely day. Thank you. All right, here's another little one about gypsies on the road. And I don't know, it seems like I play this song almost every show I do, and I think because I need to hear it. Like, I want the medicine of this little medicine of trust. Doesn't Leann just look gorgeous? We were like, we need you to match our little off-white, but she just could have come with her hair, and it would have been fine. The day the gypsies came to town, with billowing tents and bells and jewels spinning round, the fiddler played, invited us in, and with a warning said, my When you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. I left the innocence of home, traded comfort for the wisdom of the road. When I broke down in a deep and darkened place, I was shown love and given grace. When you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. The smell of earth, the sun-streaked sky, the changing winds that blow, a curious heart that is listening and finding beauty in the unknown. From rainy springs to leaves that fall, the twists and turns I've learned to embrace them all. We're all just travelers here, a gypsy in our soul. We're passing through and letting go. When you run with the gypsies, trust the road will be kind. Pack all your things lightly and leave the rest behind. Trust a soft bed will find you and you will be fed. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. Trust the stars to watch over and you will be led. Thank you. I'm going to do a brand spanking new one. You guys okay with a brand spanking new one? Oh, yeah. Okay, no, maybe not. Chuck's okay with it. Yeah. Okay, maybe I won't. I'll do it in the second set. Oh, you're okay with it? I didn't get a strong response there, so I was like, okay, good. Well, we'll do it. So, many of you know I've been working on the Sanctuary album. I've been working on that for 2.5 years. It's the longest project I've ever done. And the problem is, what has happened is I'm writing another album simultaneously. And I didn't realize that until I got well into it. Like, what are all these extra songs happening for? I just want to finish the album. And I was writing a song for aging adults, which I found out is the politically correct way to say it now, not elders, not... and so I did all these different interviews, and thank you, Leann, we'll get you up on the next one. And I ended up writing 2 songs, and at the same time I had to separate them and make them into 2 songs. And this is the one that's not going to go on the Sanctuary album, but it's going to go on whatever this other little twin is, and it'll come out about a year later. So this is called One at a Time. Looking back when you were wide-eyed, early in the dance of life, running hot with passion to burn, but told to sit and wait your turn. Make it through school, learn how to play cool. Now the challenge is love. On your way, one at a time. Don't miss the beauty on the ride, take them one at a time. From a walk to a run, on a roll and then it's square one. Balancing family and the uphill climb, all in the game of money and time. Balancing it all, don't let anything fall. There are days that you wonder what you do it for. Then your kid with a baseball mitt stands waiting at the door, and heart stretching, but the love you give will grow. You're strong, but the race goes on. You wonder how much further you can go. Just take one day at a time, one at a time. You'll make mistakes, but you'll be fine. Other worries, your troubles behind, and be on your way. One at a time. Don't miss the beauty on the ride. Everyone is precious, one of a kind. Just take them one at a time. Time marches on, and youth fades. Now I lay in this bed, talking with my younger self before I pass away. And oh, by the way, thank you, as I fall into the arms of the divine, one breath at a time, one at a time. You'll make mistakes, but you'll be fine. Leave your worries, your troubles behind, and be on your way. One at a time. Don't miss the beauty on the ride. Everyone is precious, one of a kind. Just take them one at a time. One day, one at a time. Each step, one at a time. Each breath, one at a time. New song. Thank you, thank you. I'd love to get, we're actually going to close this little set with Leann and Susan coming up and singing with me on this song. Yeah. So this is the title track of the new album. I just had the pleasure of singing this with like 14 people up on Folks Festival stage, and it doesn't hold a candle to these two ladies, I'm just saying. So we recorded the song. The song is all recorded and ready to go. We released it actually last year in 2020, and submitted it to the International Songwriting Contest, which is really, really big contest, and it actually was a semi-finalist, and yeah, it was super cool. And we recorded it in Dallas with the gospel choir, and you can check it out. It's on YouTube and all that. But tonight, the beautiful, intimate version of it here in the garden. So. One voice rising in the darkness. One voice, no matter how small. One voice, each of us together becomes the one voice of us all. One voice, one word, one choice. Love, show us how we can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground. One people living in one world, each act of love, show us how. One world, we are brothers and sisters. One world, it's really rather small. One world, ours to care for. One world together, a sanctuary for all. And one voice, one world, one choice. Love, show us how we can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground. One people living in one world, each act of love, show us how. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. We can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground. One people, one world, each act of love, show us how. Susan Rose, Leann Roberts, thank you, Sanctuary.
Rebecca Folsom.
Yeah, and Stan and Susan on the garden. I'm just saying, it's pretty inspirational. And Chuck on sound, such a big heart.
Stan did an incredible amount of work, I have to say. I mean, he was unreal. He hung all the lights.
So that we would look beautiful in our white dresses.
And there's a bundle of Rebecca's CDs over there, including a single of Sanctuary. Right?
Yes, that is true.
Yes, and I've got 4 different CDs over there. Annie has fantastic drawings and art. So does Rebecca. And Renee has incredible guitars. You'll never see anything like that anywhere else. I never have. So I encourage you to go spend a whole lot of money.
It's flow. It's all flow. So we'll take like a 15, 20-minute break at the most, and then we'll come back and we'll do another set for you. All right. Thanks so much.
I don't know. I had some and it was wonderful. So.
Doing my exercise.
What? Yeah. I did too. I said I love it when people follow my instructions and go to the bathroom.
You ready for?
Yes, and I'm gonna need a Leann.
She is coming in about 2 minutes.
All right. Would you turn on the sound like that?
Because I have something I want to say. So I need to tell you all about a personal breakthrough that I had today. Woohoo! I love to shriek breakthrough and throw my arms in the air on the rare occasions that happens. So here's the breakthrough. I already told this to Rebecca. Every time we've done these concerts, I've always said, and to myself, there's no way that I'm following Rebecca in the set. No way. Because she's so good. And today, I thought either way is fine. Because, one of the things that I've learned through the vocal mastery classes I've been in is you just get up and do you. You just do you. That's all any of us have. So you don't have to get hung up on comparing yourself, whether you're good enough, whether you're worse, whether you're better, whatever. You just get up and be yourself, and people like it or they don't. It's just how it goes. I mean, you hope they like it, but you can't make them like it.
You will like this.
Well, I am going to leap back to my love theme. So I'm going to write about a marriage. I wrote about a marriage that's getting stale. This is called Sometimes She Dreams of Paris. Annabelle lives in a cabin by the woods, roots planted long and deep, tending all the children, fixing all the meals, but she sees Paris in her sleep. She loves her life. She's a good man's wife. Worn out shoes, last week's use. But sometimes she dreams of Paris. Kids are out with friends and Johnny's drinking beer. Annabelle fusses with her home. Less to do, sometimes feeling blue. Restless spirits start to roam. At the midnight hour, it's the Eiffel Tower. Her life is feeling small. Is she headed for a fall? Sometimes she dreams of Paris. Bonjour l'amour, wine and baguettes, longing for memories she can't forget. Dancing on cobblestones, boats on the Seine, smoky cafes, charming Frenchmen. That's a good idea. La 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 la
push it all away, flirts with John at night. He doesn't notice, he pats her on the head, falls asleep in bed. She longs for more, worlds outside her door. Her mind flies away to the Champs-Élysées, and Annabelle dreams of Paris. Bonjour, amour, wine and baguettes, longing for memories she can't forget. Dancing on cobblestones, boats on the Seine, smoky cafes, charming Frenchmen. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. John's her guy since junior high, but Annabelle dreams of Paris. Sometimes she dreams of Paris. Sometimes she dreams.
Tell about being next to the Eiffel Tower.
I was just thinking about that. So Chuck and I, a couple years ago, were in Paris, and we were by the Eiffel Tower, and we looked down, and there's the Seine River, and there's boats going by, and so, of course, what song did I think of? But this song. So we said, let's go down by the river and find, like, a quiet place on the cobblestones, and so I had a recording of Susan singing this. So Chuck took a video of me. You could hear Susan singing, and then I added the harmonies, and I was dancing on the cobblestones, and the boats were going by.
With the Eiffel Tower in the background.
With the Eiffel Tower. Sometimes she dreams of Paris, and Chuck, pans up to the Eiffel Tower. We had to take quite a few takes, but we finally got it, because there was like a big tour bus that landed with people getting out. It's like, okay.
Which doesn't fit the mood of the song, not at all. Thank you. Okay, this is also a true story. Well, the other one wasn't. I made up Sometimes She Dreams of Paris. So my mother actually gave away my wedding gown for my first wedding. And I felt that really merits a song. So here we go. Could I have just a little more guitar in the monitor? Thank you. So wants to go out of tune just a little. I did. Oh man, that's worse than a little. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? This guitar stays pretty steady in the house. So do I, come to think of it. Just saying. Ugh, horrible. I think you're not supposed to say ugh into the microphone. I think it's very unprofessional. Oops. Okay. Mama gave away my wedding gown, maybe to Goodwill. Where she put that bloomin' dress remains a mystery still. She swore that she was innocent, just that she forgot. She admitted nothing. I knew this was a crock. Mama hated my first husband. Now I must admit that she smelled something rotten. And so she did a hit on wedding silk and satin, my innocent white dress. But when I asked her where it was, she never did confess. Mama, oh mama, did you slice it with a knife
knife? Did you cut it up with scissors because I was his wife? Must I go on searching through every lost and found? Mama, oh mama, where's my wedding gown? Gown, gown, gown. There we are. Did you give it to a stranger or lose it to a thief? Did you wear it in a rainstorm just to give me grief? You kept your own wedding gown from 1939, but without hesitation, you got rid of mine. Mama, oh mama, did you slice it with a knife? Did you cut it up with scissors because I was his wife? Did it grow its own legs and walk right out of town? Mama, oh mama, oh, where's my wedding gown? That white dress was pretty, trimmed with lace and pearls, and that white dress fit me when I was just a girl. But I outgrew the marriage and I outgrew the dress. Mama saw it coming and flipped out from stress. Mama, oh mama, did you slice it with a knife? Did you cut it up with scissors because I was his wife? Is it buried in a graveyard 6 feet underground? Mama, oh mama, where's my wedding gown? In the dark of the night, me and my bloodhound. Mama, oh mama, we will find that wedding gown. She actually gave it to Goodwill. My sister-in-law found out. I wrote this before I knew what she did with it. She lied. Okay, enough of that.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
So, I've always admired Joni Mitchell. Who wouldn't? So, Joni, I love her heartfelt and sober reflections about life and love. And lots of people think of this song as called Clouds, but it's not. It's both sides now, so I'm going to play that. Bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, but still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale turns real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let 'em know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, but still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, but still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. It's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. So then I figured that's enough about love. I think Joni summarized a lot of stuff. So what we're going to do next is a vacation song. So I need Leann and Rebecca for this. This is called Back to Mexico.
That was beautiful, Susan.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Well, I have to check this again because of it being outside. Oh, God. Aren't the crickets wonderful?
Yeah.
And the bats. And the trees. Yeah, the crickets are great.
Stan brought those in for us this evening, the crickets. Thank you, Stan.
His choir of crickets. They're all over there. Shall we sing in tune with the crickets? Lazy vacation, tropical libation, cold drinks and sun by the sea. Time to relax now, no phone or fax now, taking our time being free. Sunscreen and low tides, swimming and bus rides, learning of old Mexico. Get a sombrero, let down your hair, oh, feeling the warm breezes blow. Zumba, rumba, dancing in the sand, music, laughter, mariachi band, palm trees swaying, grown-ups playing. Whoa, 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 come on back, back to Mexico. Peacocks, iguana, hoy e mañana, palm trees, flowers and rum. Stay for a season, don't need a reason, tell all your friends they can come. No need to hurry, no need to hurry, now that we're in the slow lane. This is downtime, smile not frown time, surf and sand in your brain. Zumba, rumba, dancing in the sand, music, laughter, mariachi band, palm trees swaying, grown-ups playing. Whoa, 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 come on back,
Mexico.
Soft sand, waves on the shore, good food, good mood, who could ask for more? My tongue is burning while I am learning cilantro and chilies are king. Cold margaritas, handmade tortillas, treats that the tropics will bring. There's another word there, treats that the tropics will bring. Oh yes. Love songs in Spanish, our worries vanish, leaving tomorrow alone. Dolphins are leaping, lizards are sleeping, it will be hard to go home. Zumba, rumba, dancing in the sand, music, laughter, mariachi band, palm trees swaying, grown-ups playing. Oh, 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 come on back, back to Mexico. Come on back, back to Mexico. So I'm going to sing a song of gratitude that I wrote, and coincidentally it's called Grateful. So I am grateful. We can all get together, we can have outdoor music, we can celebrate. I'm going to fall down on my knees, raise my voice in song. With all creation I will sing along, thankful for just living, a gift you give so free. Hallelujah, I'm part of God's great harmony. Grateful, grateful, grateful for the life I've got, grateful for what is and what is not. Grateful, grateful, grateful for the folks who care, grateful for God's presence everywhere. Learning, learning, learning how the heart forgives, learning how to live and to let live. Learning, learning, learning to let my heart break, breaking wide open to give and take. I'm gonna fall down on my knees, raise my voice in song. With all creation I will sing along, thankful for just living, a gift you give so free. Hallelujah, I'm part of God's great harmony. Loving, loving, loving things the way they are, loving when it's easy and when it's hard, loving, loving, loving every gift and flaw, loving through the hard times, embrace it all. I'm gonna fall down on my knees, raise my voice in song. With all creation I will sing along, thankful for just living, a gift you give so free. Hallelujah, I'm part of God's great harmony. Hallelujah, I'm part of God's great harmony. Thank you. Rebeca Folsom. We've been doing this how many years now?
This is our 6th one.
Is it? Wow. I enjoy it every year. So
Yeah, me
I'm glad
too.
you guys keep coming out and seeing us. Leann, I think I'm going to need you over here. Again, I am just thinking about nature so much. It's like soothes my soul. I was just up in Vale yesterday, and those aspen trees up there, and the smell, and we're gonna align. We've written a song for Sanctuary. It's called Our Only Home. It's an absolutely gorgeous song, and we're gonna align with One Tree Planted, so that every CD that we sell of Sanctuary, we're gonna plant a tree. And so yeah, right? The trees are our friends. Why on earth would anyone leave here except to chase some crazy dream? When I've been gone, coming home and it comes into view, it's the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. Sunlight shining through, clouds drifting by, snow peaks melt to rivers clear and blue. With a grin I jump right in and let it wash me clean. This baptism will make you feel brand new. Back where the rivers run wild and cold, the Rocky Mountains kiss the sky, and there's no other place I'd rather go, no other place my spirit flies. I'm coming home. Where the hawks and eagles fly, you can't help but feeling high. Sage at my feet, smell of pine in the trees. You wanna go to church, just step outside. No place more filled with grace than a summer's eve in the red rocks with the stars shining bright. Back where the rivers run wild and cold, and Rocky Mountains kiss the sky. There's no other place I'd rather go, no other place my spirit flies. I'm coming home. Colorado, Crickets sing. right. This was a song that came up on the break, and I just figured, what the heck? I don't know if this is a nature song. Maybe it's like a nature song of be your natural self, and let yourself like really go, rather than holding yourself in some kind of box of cool that you learned in first grade, you know, how not to get in trouble, and either by the clan of kids or by the teachers and all that. And I just find the more and more I undomesticate myself, the happier I am. And I think it's the unprofessional that I love in you, is your wild little Susan self. And this is a song to encourage that. It's called Let's Be Too Much. I've closed my doors not to keep the world from wandering in, but to keep myself in check, and the ripple I might send. Is my smile too wide, my laugh too loud, my song getting in, spilling over me and over you? What a lovely mess we're in. Let's be too much for this place. Let's burn it down in a holy blaze. Light our passion, scale the walls over the edge like it's nothing at all. Free fall, free fall. Let's be too much. I have closed my eyes not to keep the light from filtering in, but to masquerade and say the lines, but it's wearing thin. And I can't hold back, don't know what's next. I can't pretend that at a moment's notice I won't go wild, tear down this stage I'm in. Let's be too much for this place. Let's burn it down in a holy blaze. Light our passion, scale the walls over the edge like it's nothing at all. Free fall, free fall. Throw open your mind and let the dance begin. Throw open your mind, release yourself to be carried on some wild way. Scale the walls over the edge like it's nothing at all. Free fall, free fall. Let's be too much. Let's be too much. Let's be too much. Oh, yes. Thank you, Leann, on that one. Thank you all. I figured I call that my yes song. I say yes to life. You know, I just feel like, how many years? You know, if I could talk to my younger self, like that song was doing, it would just be like, honey, don't worry about it. You know, like, just go for it. And yes, you'll make mistakes. It's okay. So this follows the nature theme. This has a little bit of a sing-along and a little bit of a bark-along to it. And dog lovers, you can jump in there. Yeah, dog lovers. And even wolf lovers and, you know, close cousins. Even cat lovers. We might have some meowing. I'm gonna do that. But that was great. That really sounded like a cat. That was good. So this is a song actually that I wrote after my sweet mama passed away, and I didn't write a song for 9 months. To the day, I did not write one song, and I decided not to freak out about it. Instead, I was painting, and I did a whole series, homage to her, called the Grace, Overflowing Grace series. And but at the 9-month mark, this song popped out, and it was not what I expected. I thought it would be a deep I love my mother song, and instead it was, this is your dog talking to you. Hey there, buddy, I got something to say. You're overthinking it too much today. Let go, drop it, come out and play. Your instincts will show you the way. Here's your sing-along. Bark less, wag more, wag more. Love is what we're living for. The world is waiting for you. Come on, open up the door. Bark less, wag more. Yes. The path, it is simple. Be real and be kind. We don't put on airs. We're not that refined. No faking, pretending. We don't waste time. We sniff out the truth from behind. So bark less, wag more. Love is what we're living for. The world is waiting for you. Come on, open up the door. Bark less, wag more. Rolling in the grass, soaking up the sun, packing 7 years into your one. Little belly rubs, curled up next to you, running wild and free, howling at the moon. All right, this is the barking section. First, give me your best little dog bark. That's good. Okay, big dog woof. Nice over there on the left side. Anybody got like a hound? It's fun, try it. It's good for you. And now the howl, the howl. Yes. I think you can do better than that, though. We're outside. Use your outside voices. Here we go. We might just get the neighborhood dogs going. Okay, here we go. Gotta remember the words now. If you are troubled, your heart needs to mend. We'll always have a part to lend. We'll be together, the best of friends, faithful forever till the end. So bark less, wag more. Love is what we're living for. The world is waiting for you. Come on, open up the door. Bark less, wag more. The world is waiting for you. Come on, open up this door. And bark less, wag more. Make love, not war. And don't forget, put the scraps on the floor. Bark less, wag more. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do another new one off the Sanctuary CD, and this is one, so every song on the Sanctuary CD, most all of them, we've written with marginalized groups, people that are undervoiced, and then the nonprofits that work with them and bring good solution, to those issues. And so this was written with the Boulder Shelter for the Homeless, and I interviewed and hung out with many, many people that were experiencing homelessness or had experienced it and were recently housed. And I have to say that I wrote this song. This is one of those I wrote a couple times. I wrote it the first time, and it was good. It was a good song, but it still felt removed, and it was challenging to write from all the notes, taken. And then I just decided to write it. To go home for it. When I was a young woman, I experienced homelessness in and out for about 2 years, and my sister did too. And I decided to go there and write it, along with being informed with everything that I had talked about. And this song, Mercy, came out. Standing on the corner, 2 homeless daughters, young eyes that have seen too many things, shivering there with broken wings. Even now the memory stings. The rain was cold, cut to the bone, the kind you feel when you're all alone. But the pain that hit even harder was the look on the face of our father, driving up in his car and choosing not to bother. We can make the angels sing, or we can make them cry. With all the trouble that living brings, can't help but wonder why. Not mercy, 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 for heaven's sake, oh mercy. Please heal this human ache. Well, I got out, but my sister's in deep. Lost her mind living on the street, caught in the undertow of mistreating, while I built a fortress of succeeding, and lost track of her tender heart beating. Well, if she's gone mad, how is that? That I'm the one acting crazy, like that night I dropped her last Christmas Eve. As the snow fell, she turned the key to the storage locker where she'd sleep, and I pretended not to see. We can make the angels sing, or we can make them cry. With all the trouble that living brings, can't help but wonder why. Not mercy, 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 for heaven's sake, oh mercy. Please heal this human ache. My sister passed away this year, wiser now that choice was clear. We brought her home before she departed, going back to where we started, with a prayer for the open heart. Oh, mercy, 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 for heaven's sake. Oh, mercy. Please heal this human. Mercy, mercy, for how we break. Oh, mercy. Please heal this human ache. All right, so I've got one more here, and then we're going to do one as a group and call it an evening. And yeah, we're going to take that out of like the heart's basement and bring it up to the sky so we can fly a little bit. And Leann, do you want to come up for this one? Again, I want to thank Stan and Susan for putting on this beautiful, beautiful situation. Beautiful, beautiful view. Garden and Chuck running sound for us. Thank you. Really wonderful. Leann Roberts on backup vocals. All right, so this one fit in with the nature theme. This was inspired from swimming with 30 wild dolphins. Many of you have heard this story. And at a women's quest camp. And they were pretty awesome camps. And the little dolphin eye, this one dolphin gave me after I swam with the 30 wild dolphins, and I swam off. I was like, whoa, okay, that was enough of that. And this one dolphin was just like, I got my eye on you. And he was just swimming with me, with his eye on me. And I really believe that was the transmission moment, and I crawled out of the ocean, out of Ho'okana Bay, and pretty much wrote this entire song in my little journal on the beach. And it's a sing-along, and it's about wonder. And I think it's really apropos with what's going on in our lives right now, as far as, you know, when we face the unknown, the uncertainty, it's like we can contract and freak out and fight it, or do all the different things, or faint with it, or we can take a breath and we can wonder, and we can open to, wow, what are the possibilities and what can I do? So this is wonder. You have dreams, what you love to do, but something holds you back from making them come true. Fear and worry about what comes your way, or you can open up your arms and smile and say, come what may. Why worry when you can wonder? Why worry when you can wonder? Oh, open up your eyes and wonder. That's your sing-along part. And wonder. I remember you guys sing great on this one. And wonder. There is magic, magic all around you. Lighten up your heart, let the spirit move, then it happens. A vibrant, living flow taken us places we can only dream to know. Come on, let's go. Why worry when you can wonder? Why hold on when you can wonder? Oh, open up your eyes and wonder. Sing it with me now. And wonder. Oh yes. And wonder. We don't have to figure out how it's gonna be. Just lean in with a little curiosity. It's a choice we make between fear and being free. I just want to play in all the possibilities and wonder. Lift your voices now. Oh, wonder. I want to hear you. Solutions. Oh, wonder. Let's sing it for the brilliance of the babies. Wonder. The brilliance of the aging adults. Wonder. Every person's voice. Sing it with the crickets now. And wonder. Let's take it home. Yes, thank you, thank you. It's so wonderful to sing with the crickets. All right, Susan, let's do our closing song for you all. Thank you all so much for coming out and hanging out, being outside. Perfect night. Let's give it up for Susan Rose. Kicking through the night. And although I'm an aging adult, I'm not giving up. Right? That's the key. You know, I don't think old is a dirty word. Seriously. You know, any more than young is. So, I don't need all of the fluff around it. Okay. Here we go. This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice. The sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind, it will turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice.
Susan Rose, Leann Roberts, I'm Rebecca Folsom.